Sally's feelings for Nick come roaring back, trying to kill the Newmans. Big secret. Bombshell with Claire Grace's secret. Danger, a game changer. Hope keep watching for more details. Hi guys, what's up? My name is Arman. Welcome back to my channel. Like this video and enjoy this video. Don't miss the main topic of this video, so let's start the latest update. As longtime viewers of The Young and the Restless are aware, the Newman family has been experiencing instability as a result of a mysterious visitor. Fans have been conjecturing about this mysterious Claire Grace and her interactions with the Newmans for some time now. But the most recent Y&R teasers have stoked speculation that Claire might be more than just fascinating. Is Claire really Cole and Victoria's long-lost daughter, baby Eve? Now let's explore and learn some fascinating information. Cracking the code of baby Eve. The mystery of The Young and the Restless. Eve, a lady, had previously declared that Victor was the father of her small kid, Charles. Victor had spent a few nights with her before, so he reasoned that it might be true. But since he didn't want children at the time, he handed Eve some cash and told her to go. Before entering a psychiatric hospital, Eve attempted to hurt both Victor and Nikki for a while after sending Charles to a boarding school. Turning to Charles, he moved to Genoa City, adopted the name Cole, and fell in love with Victoria, following a brief relationship with Nikki. Cole may have been known to Victor, but at the time he was believed to be dead, living in Kansas and hanging out with Hope, who would go on to become Adam's mother. Eve had to make an effort to inform her son that he was becoming close to his sister. Sadly, she didn't get the chance to. Thankfully, it turned out that Victor wasn't actually Cole's father after all. So, on The Young and the Restless, Cole and Victoria tied the knot. However, the union was short-lived. Victoria was planning a future with Neil, Cole was kissing Ashley, and Victoria was expecting a child. Victoria's daughter, regrettably, was born too soon. Though she didn't live long after delivery, they gave her the name Eve in honor of Cole's late mother. Or, anyhow, that's what we all thought. However, Cole's sudden appearance at Aunt Jordan's raises the possibility that there is much more to this narrative than we first realized. Given her birth date, young Eve on The Young and the Restless should undoubtedly be older than Adam, for those who are keeping score. However, it appears that this Claire is the reverse. However, when has a soap opera's plot been stopped by that? It begs the question. Did Nikki wish to cut off any contact between Victoria and Cole, so far as to pay a doctor to tell her daughter that Eve had died? Alternatively, might it be that Eve, who wasn't actually deceased, raised her namesake independently of the Newmans? Is Jordan, who is supposedly furious with the Newmans for believing Eve has passed away and not wanting them to have another Eve, really Eve's sister? Was Cole aware of what was happening? Was he really so blind for so long? Is Claire aware of all of this? Does she think she wasn't wanted by her parents? Will Cole and Victoria finally get to see the daughter they believed they had lost? How will it feel to be Victor's pawn and not the one in charge? Except he's the one controlling it all. What do you anticipate taking place? Post your ideas in the comments section below. Remember to stay put to see what awaits you. For all the most recent information about The Young and the Restless, don't forget to keep your dial focused on why is Jordan from Young and Restless attempting to murder the Newmans? And who is she? Claire's relationship with the Newmans is revealed in Blast from the Past on Young and Restless. Not a chance. I'm not sure if I'm in the majority or the minority here, but I'm sad to see that Chance seems to be becoming just another business CEO. Although Chancellor is his family's firm, there are already too many corporate stories on the soap opera that end with people changing titles. Chance's unconventional route makes him an intriguing character. In a similar vein, the Chance/Summer/Sharon love triangle is still in limbo, and because they've already hinted at the resolution, the stakes are minimal anyhow. I wish these characters had received more attention in their writing. Taking a double shot. I believe Kyle is playing both sides against each other by telling Audra and Tucker he's in on their plan once more after having confessed to Diane, and taken the COO job at Jebot. Kyle becomes co-chief executive officer if Tucker and Otter's offer is accepted. He hopes his dad will give him his old position back as a reward for saving the company if they fail, and he can claim credit for stopping their scheme. Unless there's a twist, Kyle prevails and gets his way in either case. Ideas. The scheme. The entire Mamie plot has turned into a flaming mess. Since all it amounted to was another hazy threat between corporate entities, it never really developed into a compelling tale in the first place. Why would Mamie admit that she wanted to fire Jill before she had a strategy in place? In any event, I believe that the strategy that Devon told Jill entails Nate proving himself to them, maybe by becoming friendly with Tucker and learning more about his true goals for the organization. Nate can rejoin the company after he completes this. Unable to let go of you. Ashley's inability to let go of Tucker is becoming evident, even though he scared her in Paris. The abbot is contorting herself into a pretzel in an attempt to find an excuse to communicate with him. Why would she want him anywhere near Devon and Abby, or her grandson, if he was that scary? Conversely, even though Tucker says he's over it, it's obvious that he still has a strong attraction to her. I have a question. Can a relationship still be supported if the lady says the male made her feel so angry that she was afraid of him? Please share your thoughts in the comments. At the lake house, terror. For my part, I'm eager to learn more about this Jordanian woman and the reasons for her intense dislike and desire for the Newmans' demise. It's possible that Nikki is hallucinating the scene in the trailer where she tells Victor, Nick, and Victoria that she poisoned them. But if that's the case, Claire's aunt is in for some terrible news. The great Victor Newman won't end with a tainted bottle of water. Whatever the case, all indications, spoilers, lead to a November sweeps confrontation at the lake house, where Jordan and Claire will face off against the Newmans in a fight for their lives. What can I anticipate happening in the end? I'm betting a shocking revelation will make all the difference and tip the scales in favor of the Newmans. Young and Restless sneak peek. What the **Kel** to Claire and her Aunt Jordan do to Victor, Nick, and Victoria. This way lies madness, the most adorable villains from Young and Restless. At the lake house, Nikki woke up last week to find Claire had drugged her and connected her to an IV drip of alcohol. After Claire made contact with Colleen Zank's character, Aunt Jordan, they proceeded with the next phase of their cunning scheme. After making a valiant effort to sober up by drinking water, Nikki gave in and started downing a bottle of vodka. But she quickly regained her composure and destroyed it. Claire lured Victor, Nick, and Victoria into her and her aunt's trap by returning to Genoa City and telling them that Nikki's MS flared up and that she was at a hospital close to the lake house, even though she didn't know the name of the facility. They weren't alone, though, as Cole Howard, Victoria's ex-husband, also showed up at the lake house. "It's Cole, Nikki," he yelled. "I saw your text concerning Victoria. Is she okay?" Nikki sobs as she climbs into bed, saying, "You did this to me." "No, Nikki Newman, you did this to yourself," Jordan says to her. See where Zank's evil persona ended up on our updated ranking of the most memorable psychos on Young and Restless here. Additionally, Victor tells Jordan that he is done playing games with her when Claire takes Nick, Victoria, and Victor to the lake house the next week. "This is no game. This is as serious as a heart attack," Jordan retorts, "which, as a result of the poison you just ingested in your water bottles, you will all be experiencing very shortly. You don't have much time left, and I can't wait to stand here and watch you walk away." According to Y&R teasers, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, might learn some startling information after the drama surrounding the Lake Mansion concludes. Aunt Jordan, Colleen Zank, and Claire Grace, Haley Aaron, are going to cause some havoc for Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, which will endanger his life. If Jordan is right about Nick's cardiac problems and poisoning, it may happen as recently as the promo video. Nevertheless, Y&R teasers indicate that Nick will encounter some danger while traveling to Oregon, What will Sally's reaction be upon hearing this information? Sally can be reminded of how much she loves and misses Nick by this. Nick's sudden breakup left Sally feeling unfulfilled, but he'd had enough of seeing her struggle with her affections for Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. However, if she learns about this terrible catastrophe, Sally's love for Nick can suddenly resurface and take center stage. This mayhem involving Aunt Jordan and Claire could place Nick in the hospital, which would give Sally even more cause for concern and second-guessing. Sally may consider whether it was a mistake to not offer Nick her undivided attention, because she is undoubtedly still in love with him. Sally has spent a lot of time torn between the Newman brothers, and she was never able to let go of Adam. If Sally finds herself pulled to Adam again after learning about the risk Nick endured, her fear of becoming committed to him again may also play a role. It might be Sally's attempt to avoid the actual reunion she and Adam are about to have. Nevertheless, Sally may have emotional breakdown and become unsure about her true desires. According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, Sally still needs to make a lot of decisions regarding her romantic future. So watch the soap show. Thanks for watching my video.